Okay, so it's several days after my fast is ended, and I was looking over the videos that I made, and I keep finding sections where my camera cut off and I didn't know that it wasn't recording. So I'm in the bed now, I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I decided to just very quickly pick up my phone and record one of the sections that was cut off. So one of the things that I had been talking about was my top 2 fears about fasting. Number 1 was that I was afraid that fasting would decrease my metabolism, and I think I already talked about this. But basically, it has been proven by many studies in humans that fasting actually increases your metabolism and not decrease your metabolism. That there is a big difference between not eating anything and only eating small amounts of food. Your body treats both of those differently. So when you eat small amounts of food, over time your body will decrease your metabolism to compensate for the fact that you're eating small amounts of food. So if you are eating, like, say 800 calories a day for every day for like 3 months, eventually your body will decrease its metabolism so that all you need is 800 calories a day, which means that if you then eat 1,000 calories a day, you will gain weight because your body is expecting you to eat 800 calories a day. Now that's what happens in a normal person. One of the advantages of weight loss surgery is that our metabolism is increased after we have the surgery, and so we are given kind of like a protection from the decreased calories that normally would cause your metabolism to plummet. Our metabolism increases, and then we also get to eat the lower calories. Now the thing is that no one talks about ever is how long does that effect actually last in weight loss surgery patients? And it makes me wonder if that's part of the honeymoon period. People think it's because they can eat more or something like that. But I know that it is something metabolic, and I wonder if it has something to do with that. That if you keep your calories low too long, even after weight loss surgery, you are going to decrease your metabolism. And so that's why some people, surgeons, really do encourage them to get their calories up as soon as possible and keep your calories up. And I think that's exactly why, because if you keep eating 1,000 calories or 900 calories when you're a year out from surgery or longer, I think that your metabolism is going to stay there, and then you're going to find it very hard to ever eat more calories than that. But anyway, then the second thing that I was worried about with weight loss surgery was, it's late at night, losing muscle mass. So that is something else that has been proven in several studies, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there. There are people who are weightlifters and bodybuilders and athletes who have channels, and they have proven that intermittent fasting causes them to actually increase their muscle mass, not decrease their muscle mass. And once again, it just has to do with different metabolic changes that go on in your body when you're not eating versus when you are eating, or when you are eating small amounts of food. Your body treats both of those very, very differently. And so I remember talking about this, but I think this is the part of the video that cut off. So like one of the studies, Dr. Fung talks about this a lot. You know, there are studies, there was this one study where they compared intermittent fasting with a low calorie diet. And there have been lots of studies. I think so in one study, people ate the same amount of calories, but the intermittent fasting group, of course, ate their calories like in a 10-hour window, whereas the other people spread their calories throughout the day, but it was the same amount of calories. And on average, the groups lost the same amount of weight. However, the group that was intermittent fasting, they lost more body fat and gained more muscle than the other group. And then I also believe they were able to keep the weight off longer than the other group, because over time, low calories are going to decrease your metabolism, whereas the intermittent fasting group did not have a decrease in their metabolism. And I think the same thing has also been shown with intermittent fasting and higher calories versus another group, comparing it to another group that is doing low calories again, that still the intermittent fasting people lost more weight or the same. But the point is that they didn't lose muscle. I don't remember it all now. I'm really upset that my camera cut off. So I just wanted to add that in, and yeah, keep watching my videos. Bye. Hi guys. So I'm dressed up because in about 20 minutes I'm about to go out to dinner with my father. Today's Saturday. I'm taking him out for an early Father's Day dinner. But let me tell you a little bit about what's been going on. So my fast ended on Thursday at 7, and I had the mushroom soup. There'll be a clip in here somewhere where you will see that. Now the thing is that I started eating that soup at exactly 7 p.m. I always look at my watch as soon as I'm done eating so that I can start timing the 30 minutes before I can drink anything. So I looked at my watch after I was done with the soup, and 5 minutes had passed. I devoured that entire bowl in 5 minutes. Now it was only a half a cup of soup, and it was about 2 ounces of avocado. So it wasn't a lot of food, but man, I even thought I was going slowly. I'm like, okay, slow down, slow down. But I admit, it probably was only like maybe 6 spoonfuls. It wasn't very much, but still, 5 minutes. But then the bloating and the gas started. I had chosen the wrong thing. I hadn't really realized that mushrooms gave you a lot of gas. And so then I was miserable. I felt so terrible. And luckily I had some kombucha. I had bought this bottle of kombucha that I had not tried yet. So I had never tried it before. But, I'm like, okay, maybe it's carbonated, it has probiotics, maybe it's going to help me. And sure enough, I drank half of the bottle of kombucha, and within about 20 minutes, I felt better. So I was so glad I had that. So that was Thursday night. So then on Friday was supposed to be a low-calorie day, and I'm going to put a clip in here of everything I ate on Friday, right about here. Okay, so this is going to be my first meal of the day. I decided to try this yogurt. And it does have a decent number of carbs in it, but I don't really like yogurt, so I went ahead, I got one that had sugars in it. It's not too bad, but it's also pretty low in protein, so it's perfect for breaking my fast. It's 10:37. This is my first meal, but I did have coffee with some cream. Okay, so it's not pretty, but today for lunch at 2:08, I am having my soup. It's just a half a cup of my mushroom soup, and then this is the other half of the avocado that I had had yesterday. Okay, so at 6:42, I just scrambled these eggs with only 1/4 of a cup of cheese because I'm already at my protein limit, so that was all I could afford to put on here. Let me quickly tell you my stats for today. So I'm ending the day with 20 grams of protein, 33 carbs, 6 fiber, and 587 calories. So that's right in with the protocol of where I should be, and I'm going to eat this and be done for today, and then tomorrow is going to be a normal eating day. So on Friday, I had the rest of the soup again, And of course, it made me very gassy again, even though I only ate half of the soup because I started feeling so full. Everything I ate made me feel extremely full on Friday. So I only ate half of the soup, and then I waited several hours before I ate the other half of the soup. But it still made me feel terrible. But luckily I had the other half of the kombucha, so when I drank that, I was much better. So fast forward, today is Saturday, and today is supposed to be my normal eating day. But I still want to keep up with my intermittent fasting. So actually, I waited about 13 hours with just water, and at around 13 hours I had my coffee. I put some cream in it, and that held me over for many hours. That held me over for 5 more hours. So then I had my first meal, and it was a sausage. It was just because I haven't had time to do any meal prepping yet, and I thought that it was going to be something nice and easy on my stomach because I don't have any problem with meat at all since surgery. So I thought it was something mild. I had the sausage with a little bit of cheese on it. You know, this is also my first day eating meat. So it was a bad choice. I felt terrible. Just so happens once again that I had gone grocery shopping today and I had bought another bottle of kombucha. So I drank half of the kombucha and then I felt better. So that's all I have eaten today, and it is 6:15. I will be going out to dinner soon, and I'm a little worried about being in the restaurant. I had planned on having a glass of wine tonight. I don't know. I mean, I'm not driving, so I might try it. Or maybe I might have some champagne because it has some bubbles in it, and that might actually help me with my meal. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm really just worried about hardly being able to eat anything. I thought that by now I would feel back to normal again because, you know, I had some food on Thursday, I had food on Friday, and today is Saturday. But my body still doesn't feel quite right. I don't feel quite right. However, the scale has still been dropping. You know, so even though I ate on Thursday, when I woke up Friday morning, the scale had gone down. When I woke up today, the scale had gone down. So today is the last day that I'm weighing myself, though, because I know at some point I have to regain this water weight. I think the scale had just been going down because I only had very low calories on Thursday and Friday. So I've decided I don't want to see the scale creep back up again. And so I'm going to wait several days before I step on the scale. And I'm hoping by then everything will be equalized. So I will come back to you guys again with my final report in a few days when I step on the scale, and we'll see where I am. Even though this whole thing was not for weight loss, of course I'm on a weight loss journey, so it would be nice to lose something. And of course I'm not going to leave you in suspense with how much I lost. So let's see. I hope this dinner goes okay. Bye guys. Okay, so this is my last video. Today is Wednesday, and I'm working on editing right now, and I'm going to be uploading my video for you to watch tomorrow. So let's first talk about, before I forget, let's first talk about the weight loss. So although I didn't do this for weight loss, of course, it's exciting to see the pounds come off. So when I last came to you guys, I think I had said I had lost 7-point-something pounds during the fast. My fast ended on Thursday. Well, probably because of the low calories that I was doing on Thursday and Friday, my weight continued to drop. So as of Saturday, I had actually lost 9 pounds during my fast. Well, Saturday was the very first day that I ate real food. So I took my father out for Father's Day. I think, like I had said in my previous video, I could not eat very much food. I mean, we shared a mushroom appetizer where I literally ate like maybe 2 tablespoons of mushrooms. And then for my entree, which was actually an appetizer, I ordered the scallops, and it was only 3 scallops on top of some butternut squash puree, and I could only eat 2 of the scallops, and so my father had to eat the other one. So my restriction was really tight, and I could not eat very much. I did have some alcohol that day, and I felt perfectly fine though with everything that I ate. Now, today's Wednesday, I can't remember if I said that. So for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today, all of a sudden my hunger is like crazy. I have been so hungry, but not hungry with cravings, just really hungry. So it hasn't been hard to still just stick to my normal meals and eating what I'm supposed to be eating. So it's not like I've been craving carbs or donuts or anything like that. It's just that I've been very hungry. And I think that's okay. I think that it's natural. And the thing is that after doing the fast, food tastes better. I mean, I don't know about you. I mean, even though it's been a year and a half now since surgery, and I don't quite remember exactly how food tasted before surgery, but I do remember after surgery thinking that food didn't taste as good as it used to. And now that I'm so far out, I don't remember now the difference. But after doing this fast, I feel like things taste better. I feel like I enjoy my food more. And now having these days where I'm actually really hungry, being hungry makes your food taste much better. So actually, I'm enjoying this. And also because, you know, really the purpose of fasting is not to decrease your calories, unless you already were eating too many calories. So, you know, say you're a normal, not a weight loss surgery person, and you're eating like 2,500 calories a day, and you're supposed to be eating 1,800 calories a day, then yeah, you know, it's good to have fasting to help you eat the amount of calories that you're supposed to eat. Well, for me, as a weight loss surgery patient, even though I'm a year and a half out, I still have a very hard time getting a lot of calories in. And throughout this whole process, every time I've been able to increase my calories, my weight loss has increased. So I want to eat more calories actually. And so I am happy that fasting is making me hungrier because I want to eat more calories, because most days my calories are around 1,100 calories or even 1,000 calories. It's really because I don't eat a lot of processed foods, and those foods do have a lot of calories. I'm going to focus a little bit more on that when I do my follow-up video, which will be next week, my 1-month video. I don't want to talk about that right now because it's not exactly related to this extended fast, except for the fact that I have been allowing myself to eat when I'm hungry because I'm hungry. I'm not restricting myself, because to me that's my body saying that it wants nutrients, it wants protein, so I'm eating. So in terms of weight, okay, so pretty much, of course, since the day I started eating real food, which was Saturday, my weight started to go up. Today is Wednesday, so as of today, I have officially lost 5 pounds from the fast. So I regained 4 of the pounds, which I think is water weight. We will see when I do my update video on the last day of the month, so I'll be doing a June update video. We'll see what my total weight loss is for the month. You know, I'm really interested to see that. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so, and I think that I am not going to step on the scale again until the end of the month. Because although I knew that I was going to regain some weight, because it's, you know, a lot of it is water weight, and also just the fact that you have nothing in your stomach and food weighs something. So it's water weight plus lack of anything in your body being gone. When you eat food, you're automatically going to weigh a little bit more. I don't want to continually watch the scale go up, so I'm not going to weigh myself again, I think, until my weigh-in at the end of the month. And then we will see what my total weight loss is for the month. But let's see, so more about the it's more about the extended fast. I admit that since doing the fast, my mood has been so much happier. I didn't think that I was depressed. I wasn't depressed at all. But all of a sudden, I feel so much lighter and so much happier and so much brighter. I think because when you do something that's really hard and you amaze yourself, it seems to open up a lot of doors. And so, like, to me, it's like, I didn't eat for 5 days. What more can I do that I didn't know that I could do? If I could not eat for 5 days, wow. It's like, what else can I do? Give me some other challenge, because I didn't eat for 5 days. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I feel strong and happy and so proud of myself. It's silly. So let me quickly recap though. So I didn't exactly do the water fast the way it was intended, but I didn't eat any food for 120 hours, which is 5 days. So on day 1, I had black coffee, 1 cup of decaf, 1 cup of caffeinated coffee. On day 2, I had 1 cup of decaf coffee. And then day 3 and 4 was really just water. And then on the 5th day, at hour 109, I did have a cup of coffee with just 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And then a few hours later, I had another cup of coffee with a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. However, I didn't actually eat any food until 120 hours, which was the 5-day mark. I consider that a success. I'm very, very happy with that. Now, the Facebook group, you know, a lot of people, some people do like 2 of these 5-day fasts a month. I mean, it's crazy. Or they're doing one once a month. I mean, will I do one of these again? Yes, I will. Probably in October during the next group fast. I don't really see any reason to do another one of these before then. I think, I mean, to me, well, first of all, I'm not sick. So a lot of the people who are doing these fasts back to back are, they're diabetic or they have Lyme disease. There's a lot of people that have Lyme disease in this group. So they have different things that they're trying to cure with the fasting. I'm not necessarily trying to cure anything except for cancer prevention and inflammation to work on the nerve pain in my leg. And speaking of nerve pain, I actually feel like I've already experienced a dramatic difference in my nerve pain. I didn't expect that to happen right away. I expected that to happen over time from doing this fast plus intermittent fasting, but I didn't expect an immediate result in my nerve pain, yet I feel like I have gotten an immediate result in my nerve pain. So that alone has made the whole experience worth it. Also, you know, when you're not eating, it's made me think a lot about what I was going to eat when I do start eating. So if you've watched my What I Eat in a Day videos, I already eat very healthy. I don't eat a lot of processed foods. I cook almost every single thing that I eat is something that I've made myself. I buy almost all organic food, grass-fed meats, organic meats, pasture-raised eggs. I mean, I really do go for the quality, but I still could do better. And, you know, I want to cut out even more processed foods. Probably the most processed thing I eat is popcorn. So I eat popcorn from a bag, you know, several days a month. So I've decided that I'm only going to allow myself 1 bag of popcorn per month. If I want popcorn, I'm going to have to pop it myself. I do have a mini popcorn popper. Pop it myself if I want popcorn. I probably protein bars and protein snack type things like Quest cookies and other little proteiny thingies. I actually only eat those maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. I mean, it's not very often at all. And I really think that I'm going to just scratch those off of my list completely. I'm not sure I see any reason for them. And so I'm going to stop eating those. And so it's like, it's really just making me, you know, it's like I went through all this work to try to detoxify my body. I want to really pay attention to what I'm putting in my body. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm very glad that I did the fast. Like I said, it's been a very, very positive experience. And now looking at the group, because now I've really been able to delve into the group a lot more. A lot of people really were doing this for weight loss purposes. I can see that now. So, it's interesting to see. I feel like although I felt like I didn't lose as much as some other people lost during the fast, in terms of regain, I have regained less weight than some of these other people did. So I actually do feel good. Excuse me, I do feel good about that. What else? I think that's really it. I'm going to talk more about intermittent fasting when I do my monthly follow-up video that's going to be around June 30th or so. I do plan to incorporate some type of extended fast every month, just nothing as long as this. So like maybe a 2 or 3 day fat fast, or maybe a 2-day water fast once a month, like things like that as kind of maintenance, and to continue to work on the inflammation that I know that I have in my body and the additional whatever that's going on in my body, because I think this is something that should be continuous. And you know, normally if you've watched any of my videos, I don't tend to do things that are, I don't believe in doing things that are temporary to try to lose weight, but this is something that I plan on incorporating in my life permanently, all types of intermittent fasting and some extended fasting. But anyway, thank you for watching. And yeah, if you want to hear more about how this whole month went, including my body fat, because I did measure my body fat at the very beginning of the month, and we'll see what it is at the end of the month. So stay tuned for that. Bye.